I mean, there's not much else to say. Kirby Air Ride is one of those games where I look back and it's like, huh, that was a good game. Now, this was one of the first games that I remember actually playing, and playing it a lot. So, looking back at this game, there's so much nostalgia to it, and I'm excited to actually review it for the first time. I remember playing this countless hours with my brother back when we were younger, and it just holds so much memories to me. So, pardon my bias, because it's going to be biased, but we're going to take a pretty good review, in-depth review, on one of the games that I pretty much grew up on. So let's just jump into it.
Kirby Air Ride came out at a time when there wasn't a main series game on a Nintendo console in a very long time, with the last one being Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards on the N64, and the next one being Kirby Return to Dreamland on the Wii. This is kind of a stepping stone in the series where they actually got one on the GameCube, but it's more of a spin-off than a main title game because it has totally different mechanics than the real games. I feel like this game could be a baby's first racing game because you literally don't have to touch any controls to move the cart. You don't have to press the A button to accelerate like Mario Kart. You don't even have to move the joystick around to actually move forward. It moves you automatically, which is the weirdest thing to choose for a racing game. But I guess they wanted to make it as simple as possible because it's a Kirby game. Now this game has 3 modes, and we're going to start out in Air Ride. The Air Ride mode is as basic as a racing game can get. You race around a track 2, maybe 3 times, and you just try to get first at the end. But Kirby's Air Ride mode has a twist. You can have the staple copy abilities on your Kirby, and you can attack players or enemies on the screen with it to have that unique feel. Yes, it's kind of like Mario Kart in a way, but I think the copy abilities make the whole attacking your enemy more unique than a Mario Kart box. This game mode also includes different carts, Kirby color variants. The carts are very unique. In a way, they have different stats. One cart makes you very fast, but you can't turn without stopping, and one has an insane turn radius, but it's very hard to control. The tracks are very unique. Not one looks the same. You get a lava land, you got snow, you got an open field, you even get to go out in outer space. This truly makes the karting experience very unique. Now we're going to move on to Top Ride. Now, I have not that much experience with it because I have not played it as much as the other 2 modes on this game, but from what I know, the tracks are very small, and it's a top-down view. That's why it's called Top Ride. There's only 2 carts that I know of for sure. It's the red one, which you see in the film, and then there's the blue one, which is a lot harder to control. I did not want to mess with that because, you know, it's too hard to do. There's the same different colors of Kirby's. I'm pretty sure there's a few less than Air Ride. Don't quote me on that. But there's a lot of items in this one, so it makes like all the racing more hectic because you're in such small quarters. It makes the racing you can't avoid stuff as much as you can in Air Ride. Now we're going to be moving on to the final one, which is City Trial. The last one on the list for the game modes in Kirby Air Ride is the best one in my opinion, which is City Trial. You get 5 minutes to do whatever you want around the town. You can collect power-ups, you can change cars, you can even hurt your other players that are on the field. You can literally do anything you want for 5 minutes. But what you do does affect how you perform in the event at the end of the game. You can have a race or you can have a little mini game. Anything can really happen for the ending. This mode is kind of like Smash Run in a way. I think Sakurai took this idea and expanded it in the Smash mode, but I'm pretty sure that this game did it much better. There are also special events in this game, which makes the city trial mode a lot more unique every time you go through, because you never know if there is going to be something to spice up the gameplay, or you're just going to be playing like normal. I got the tack one in this one, but there's also Dynablade, there's a big stone to break, to get items from. Sometimes there's even a UFO. So anything can happen in this game. The last thing I want to mention is that there are leaderboards in this game. Obviously, I do not have everything on this one, but because I'm filming on the Wii, but Sakurai took the leaderboard and made it so amazing in this game, and it should be almost required to have in every game.
Kirby Ride's one of those games where you're like, huh, I remember playing that game. It was really good. I feel like a lot of people who have played this game have always enjoyed it. And it's just one of those timeless things that you will never get bored of. This would be an amazing thing to revamp and put it on the Switch. And I full-heartedly agree with that. This would be amazing. With the online activity on this game, the city trial mode, that would make this game blow up if this got ported to the Switch. You're removed, Nintendo.